Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to HemingwayLand.com, your source for quality, affordable land in the states of New Mexico and Hawaii. We're back in Hawaii, people, finally. This is your preview, your weekly preview of all the properties going live on the website for tomorrow, Friday, September 4th, 2020. So it's been pretty much the entirety of the summer since we have last listed a property in Hawaii. We're very excited about it here at the North American offices of Hemingway Land. We've been buying land consistently out there, but our previous photographer moved to Nebraska. Let me say that again, guys. He moved from Hawaii to Nebraska. Now, Nebraska, of course, is very lovely. I've been there a number of times. I'm always impressed by it. That being said, he lived in Hawaii, and he chose to move. Anyway, you get the point. I'm making a face, but so we had to find somebody new. We scoured all of Instagram, all of the professional photographers in Hawaii. The real estate photographers said they don't do this kind of real estate, and the landscape photographers said they don't do this kind of landscape. There was one guy who said he thought it was too dangerous. Again, making a face. I don't know what exactly would be dangerous about this. I joke that he was worried he might be hit by a falling cocoa nut. Not really funny, but you get my point. Etc. Anyway, so finally we found somebody at the end of July, start of August, and then we said, just shoot the property when it's not wet, when it's not raining. And then like a month later, we finally got the photos. So, fantastic. We're finally back online with the Hawaii County properties. Before I get to that, however, do want to thank all the people who bought land from us this past week. Another fantastic list of buyers keeping us busy with purchases of land all throughout these two states. So first off, in Taos County, Jamie, Joe, Mark, Henry, and returning customer Joanne, who bought not one but two properties from us. Thanks to all of them. In Socorro County, Jeremiah and Hassan both bought land from us in the Rio Grande Estate subdivision. In Cibola County, the Tierra Verde properties are flying off the shelves. Aaron and Danny each bought land from us out there. Thank you to them as well. Jordan bought some land from us in Valencia County. Only one property left in the Highland Meadows subdivision. Get it while it lasts. And finally, Josh picked up this non-Wally Estates property out there in Hawaii. So thank you again to all of our buyers. And while we have scrolled down here, let's focus on this, guys. New properties, HI 11062 and HI 11046. Both of these are located in the Aloha Estates subdivision. Two properties are actually pretty close to one another. The first one is a single lot priced at $7,000. The second one's a double lot priced at $18,000. In case you're saying, hey, Hemingway, 2 times 7 is 14. What's the deal with that $18,000 price? Occasionally, we encounter some properties that have a lot of purchasing costs, guys. A lot of purchasing costs. And back taxes, things we have to clear up, so on and so forth. And, yeah, we're not happy about it either. Anyway, point is, guys, we got two of these. I'm going to have videos, separate videos on both listing pages going live tonight. Of course, you'll be able to watch those, listen to me drone on at length about this subdivision, but I will give you the Cliff Notes version here. First off, guys, Aloha Estates, this is the subdivision located right here off the Mamaloa Highway. Easy access to the Belt Road to the 11. As you can see when we zoom back, you are none too far from Volcano, the town, not the volcano itself. Mountain View, Curtistown, Kiau, and of course up here in Hilo, as well as of course all of the nice black sand beaches here along the southeastern coast, we'll say, of the Big Island out here in the Puna district. The Aloha Estate subdivision is notable. By the way, I should just point out, so the double lot, let's go this way. The double lot is located here along, hang on, do I have my pronunciation grid with me? No, of course not. Along Pomeyakaya something street? I don't know. I'm sure I'm completely massacring that. Whatever the case, the double property is located right here, the one for $18,000. And the single lot, the one for $7,000, is located here right along 10th Road, etc. Anyway, back to this. So the Aloha Estate subdivision is one where there is a property owners association. They have no covenants, no restrictions. And there are only dues, get this guys, only dues for the first 6 roads of properties. These are basically road maintenance dues, and the other roads, the other land and homeowners on these roads elected not to pay these. There was a vote. These guys said, sure, make it obligatory, and these guys said, no, don't do that. And so they said, okay, we won't. So these people pay $50 annually, and anybody who owns land out here, such as these two properties, are not obligated to pay anything. So to recap, no covenants, no restrictions, no building timelines, and no annual dues. Bravo. Anyway, so just going down here to the photo gallery, I just want to show you guys. There's some lush pictures out here of the subdivision. This is Aloha Estates. This is the entrance here off the 11. And just to give you some sense, a lot of these properties that we list, we say they have power and paved road access. These are not part of that because they're not paying the road maintenance dues. But as you can see, the roads are very easy to navigate. They're a little bit overgrown with some grass out here. It's a lush vegetation. It's a jungle climate, guys, so that should be expected. But there are no power lines going up and down this road. The single lot actually has power pretty close by, but basically about 200 feet from the lot itself. But this one does not. And the nearby neighbor, who actually, if you look at it on the Google Maps, I thought, oh, there's no way. Look at this. This guy's got a nice property. There's no way this guy doesn't have a power line. Nope, I was wrong. No power line. But he's using solar, and there's actually a neighbor over here who's using solar as well, seemingly to great effect. So, and probably also to great cost savings as well. Anyway, these are some pictures of the land. As always out here, you're going to need to get this doze to start building on it. Fortunately, bulldozers are a cottage industry in Hawaii County. And you know, the new photographer took about 7 million drone photos, and I had to kind of sit with it for about 15, 20 minutes to figure out the geography of what he was showing me. So we made some helpful notes here on the photos so you guys could get a sense of, here's the subject property, here's the neighbor, here's the other neighbor, so on and so forth. Additionally, with the single lot, I just want to point out some things here, guys, in the gallery. Just we also made some notes on these. The paved road, this Mauna Kea Drive, I mean, this is one that falls into that HOA maintains the roads, you know, $50 annually thing. It's pretty well maintained up until the subject property. This is the turnoff here, as we have demonstrated in this photo. And you can see, again, this is kind of a grassy road, but easy to navigate in any type of vehicle. And as noted, the power sits roughly about 200 feet from the subject property. I, of course, will have more details in my lengthy videos that will be up on the website tonight. And it would not be a Friday, guys. It would not be a Friday without some new properties in, ba-boom, you guessed it, Taos County, Tres Piedras Estates. We're still buying out there. The new ones, of course, are listed down here at the bottom. 1 new quarter-acre property in Unit 6, and 5 new half-acre properties in Units 1, 2, and 5, respectively. Excuse me. Of course, 1, 2, and 5 are the areas with the most privacy, and yes, I prefer to pronounce it like the British do. Come up here and click on the Learn More button, guys. It'll take you to the main page where you can go down and click on the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet that sits right above the very informative and completely ignored FAQ section. And it will show you all the new properties here in white. As noted, half acres here in Units 1, 2, and 5. Those are going to put you roughly about between 2.5 and 4 miles south and north, respectively, of the highway. So a lot of seclusion, a lot of privacy. And the new Unit 6 property down here somewhere. Yeah, 617A, right by the highway, quarter-acre lot down there, etc. And finally, guys, just want to mention we have a property going back up on the website tonight. This is going to be the property in Cibola County that's been marked pending for the last 30 days. It's a long story. I won't bore you with its illogical twists and turns. But basically, somebody says they want to buy a property. They give us money, a not insignificant amount of it. And then they, long story short, drop off the face of the planet and stop responding to calls, texts, and emails. So we're relisting the property. Anyway, with that said, of course, another 5-acre lot out in the Tierra Verde subdivision. So if you were looking at one of the ones that has already sold, and again, we sold 2 just this past week, this may be another opportunity for you to find some land out there that you like. Blah, 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 blah. With all that said, guys, glad to be back in Hawaii, in the state of Hawaii, in the county of Hawaii. And we're going to have more lots coming out there soon. The new photographer is taking a lot of photos. And we've got at least 3 in the pipeline. I wanted to have a Torrance County property go live this week. That one's probably going to be pushed another week. But as you can see, we got 8 properties this week. And honestly, more and more and more to come just throughout the month of September. I may be doing... May be doing 2 property weeks to like debut properties on a Tuesday and a Friday because we've got so many. And I need to get inventory back up on the website. You guys have been very patient with me, and so I want to reward you with, at the very least, new properties to examine. All right, guys, with all that said, thanks for watching. Much appreciated, and my weekend begins in 3, 2, 1. Have a good one, guys.